Beauty by Mike show. This is the show that will educate you, consult you, inspire you, and make you feel beautiful in your own special ways. And before we continue, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel and don't forget to press the notification button so that you can be notified every time I have a new video. Follow me on Instagram as Mike Mother and like my Facebook page Beauty by Mike. Welcome on board and let's talk beauty. Today, I want us to talk about skin and skincare. Skincare is the cosmetic care given to your skin, the whole of your skin. But before we get there, I would love us to understand skin better. To start with, I would like you to note that skin is the largest organ of our body, which occupies 20 square feet. It's so huge. Can you imagine such a huge organ which we really need to take good care of? And then we also need to know the anatomy of the skin. The skin has three layers. I'll start with the outermost one, which is called epidermis, and then we have the middle one, which is called dermis, and we have the deepermost, which is called hypodermis. It's so important to know the anatomy of the skin so that whenever you want to do something, if it's anti-aging, you know where the whatever is responsible for anti-aging, where is it, in which layer, and which product can penetrate to that layer, or which treatment can trigger. From there, we also need to understand the function of the skin because, oh, definitely everything have its own functions, including the nails and everything. So, the functions of the skin, how will it help you in the skincare? When you understand the functions of the skin, then you understand why you need to take good care of that skin and what you should do and not do. Because whatever you do on your skin, of course, it has either positive or a negative impact. For example, we have this trend of lightening, skin lightening and bleaching and so on. If you understand the function of the skin, then you know the harmful or the side effect, the negative side effect of such procedures. So yeah, that is it. So the functions of the skin, there are many, but I'm going to summarize them into three points or three functions which carries the rest. The first one is protection. Skin is the one which protects our inner organs or even our bodies from external forces, some harsh climates, bacteria, so on and so forth, harsh chemicals or substances, and so on. Then we have thermoregulations. Skin is the one which keeps our body warm at a certain body temperature. For human beings, ours is around 36 degrees Celsius. That's the work of the skin. Then the other one is sensation. We have five common sense, and one of them is feeling or the sensation. So the skin is the one that helps you feel something. Like if I touch you, you feel there's that feeling. When I massage you, you feel, So it's the work of the skin. Just like we have the nose for smelling, ears for hearing, and then eyes for seeing, we have skin for feeling. Those are the main function of the skin. Now from there, we need also to know that we have different type of skins. To start with, we have three main or major classification. We have oily skin, we have normal skin, and we have dry skin. Then we have others classification, which are mostly from the main ones. Yeah, we have sensitive skin, we have mature skin, and we have combination skin. Let me talk about the mature skin. The mature skin or aging skin, we have two types. We have the premature and mature. Yeah? Premature aging, we also call it extrinsic aging, which means the causes are from external forces. Maybe your lifestyle, what do you eat? You don't eat healthy, you drink a lot of alcohol, a lot of, those stuff, a lot of medication, drugs, so on and so forth. You don't do exercises, then your skin tends to mature prematurely. Yes. Then we have now the mature skin type, which we also say is intrinsic, meaning it's from within. The causes are from within that we cannot avoid. For example, there's something like I'll say passage of time. Of course, when you are 50 years old and when you are 20, of course the skin is different. As much as we try to do the anti-aging and so on and so forth. And then we have things like genes and so on and so forth. So those are the 6 types of skins, the 3 major ones: dry, normal, oily. Then we have the mature, and we have the sensitive. Then we have the combination. The combination skin type is a combination of either 2 of the main ones. For example, you can have a dry skin or an oily skin on your T-zone, but it's dry here. You can have a skin which is oily but normal here. Normal here, oily here. So that becomes a combination. So we have a dry combination, we have a normal combination, and we have oily combination. Yeah. So it's really important to note that, so that when you start now doing the skincare, you know what to do on what and what not to do on what, because different skin types have different skin care. So someone might ask, why do we say that a skin is oily, or what makes a skin oily, the other one is dry, and then the other one is normal? Yeah, this is all about the activity of sebaceous glands. We have 2 glands in our skin. We have the sweat gland that produces the sweat, and then we have the sebaceous gland that produces the sebum, or the natural oil. So the activity of the sebaceous gland is the one that determines whether the skin will be oily, normal, or dry. For example, if it underproduces or if it's inactive, then the skin becomes dry. If it overproduces, then the skin becomes oily. And if it is produced in moderation, then the skin becomes a normal skin. So it's all about the sebum. That's what makes the difference. Now, after knowing all that, you need your skincare, the home care. Skincare comprises of the professional, which include the facials. Why did I call the facial professional? You can't do your own facial. You have to go to a professional to do your facials. And of course, depending on your skin type, your procedure given or administered will be different from one skin type to the other skin type. And then after that, we have that professional, we have the other side of home care. This is the product that you will be prescribed to go home with and be using. So we have the skin, the facial treatments. In the spa, they are professional, and then we have the home care. Let's talk about home care. In home care, what do you need? Of course, the most basic, you need a cleanser for cleansing your skin. Okay, it's self-explanatory. I mean, it's cleansing, kutoa uchafu. It's like preparing the skin for the other procedures that follows. Then after that, you need a toner to tone your skin, mostly to bring the pH back to the normal. Then you need moisturizers. That can be a day preparation or a night preparation. Yeah. Then you need serums, eye serums and creams, And you also need something we call sun protection or SPF or sunscreen. Those are the basic, the most basic skincare products, home care for home use. That's what you need. So now I want us to talk about a few of those products. For example, we need to we need a cleanser. Some people say, no, I'm okay with soap. There's no problem, but there is a big problem. Why? Because soaps are alkaline, they're alkaline based. When we know our skin is acidic, how is our skin acidic? Our skin has two glands. We have the sweat glands, and we have the sebaceous glands or the natural oil glands. The sweat glands produces sweat, obviously. The sebaceous produces the sebum of the natural oil. So what happens when these two meet on our skin? They mix and form something we call acidic mantle, which make our skin acidic. What is the work of the acidic mantle? Acidic mantle is a chemical way that skin protects itself from the environment and it's home to useful bacteria. Without it, you don't have those bacteria which help your skin actually. Without it, you are prone to, harsh environmental condition and so on. That's the chemical way, because the skin have two ways of protecting itself. There's the chemical way using the acidic mantle, and we have the physical way using melanin, which protects our skin from effects of UV, ultraviolet rays. Tuko pamoja. So I don't recommend using soap. Why? One of the characteristics of alkaline is that it dissolves oils. That's why we use soap to clean the utensils clean. So the same way will happen to your skin. You use the soap, you strip off those oils, which we said is acidic mantle, and it's a chemical way of protecting your skin, so your skin is left unprotected. Because now the soap is alkaline. Oh, our skin is acidic because of the acidic mantle. Actually, our skin pH is around 5.5 on the pH scale, which tells you is a weak acid. So what happens? This acid would mix with an alkaline or base. There's a chemical process called neutralization that will take place. It will form a salt and water, for those of us who can remember chemistry very well. So it's not advisable to use the soap, because now you remove the oils which lubricate your skin, and then at the long run your skin starts getting dry. When it gets dry, you develop fine lines. Kidogo kidogo, you get now the wrinkles. That's when I will start saying you have premature skin. With toners, there are do and don'ts of the toners. For example, most of them is you get a one you don't apply on your eye areas, because it will darken your eyes, make the situation actually worse, because the eye areas is another concern in beauty. So for the toners, avoid the eye areas. Then after that, we have something that we call exfoliation. Exfoliation is the removal of the dead skin, the topmost layer of the skin, which is comprises of dead skin cells. So in exfoliation, we have two ways of exfoliating as well. We have the chemical way and we have the physical way. The physical way or mechanical way is by use of scrubs, because they have granules. So the activities of the scrub, that the scrubbing effect is what removes the dead skin. So it's physical. Yeah, the pressure that you apply and the granules, it's physical, it's mechanical. So that's one type. And then you have another type of exfoliation. We call it chemical or enzymatic exfoliation. This one we use enzymes. Most of these enzymes are from pineapples. We have papaya. and we have things like pumpkin and so on and so forth, so they don't have granules. Or what happens, you apply it on your skin, activate it with heat and a bit of massage. So what happens, it softens the dead skin. It softens the dead skin and you can just remove it easily. So for me, between this the chemical, the scrubs and the enzymes, I would advise we use the most safer, the one I believe in mostly is the enzymes. Because by the way, actually I've noted people are doing exfoliation or the scrubbing the wrong way, like the wrong way. Scrubs, one thing, scrub, you can scrub like every day, every week, or those stuffs. And then again, we say the physical one or the chemical one using the scrubs, what determines the extent at which you go into your skin is the pressure that you apply and the granules themselves. So what happens if you apply a lot of it and then you do it the wrong way, you don't just remove the dead skin. You go ahead and hurt your living skin, which should not be the case. You get that? And of course for scrubs, you can use scrubs on very sensitive skin because it will sensitize the skin more. For the exfoliating enzyme or the enzymatic way or the chemical way, I would advise that, because what happens, just dissolving the dead skin, then you remove it. So you are not the one, it's not your force or whatever that will determine the extent at which it will just dissolve the dead skin. This one, you can do it on a very sensitive skin, on a very problematic skin, you can do it on an aging skin, you can do it as many times as you can in a month. Then after that, you need something else which is called the moisturizers. Moisturizers, we say there's the day and the night moisturizers. That to prevent water loss from your skin. That's the work of moisturizer. By the way, we have hydrators and moisturizers. So we have moisturization and we have hydration. Those are two different things. I know people use them interchangeably or thinking they are the same thing, but they are not. In beauty field, those are two different things, and I'll talk about them as a topic actually. Some people ask, do I need a night moisturizer? Why should I have two moisturizer, a day and night? What for? Yes, the ingredients are different. For night are more nourishing, more hydrating, the night one as opposed to the one for the day, because those are two different things. You need the day cream and a night cream, or the day moisturizer and a night moisturizer, unless the manufacturer or the brand states that you can use one for both, because we have such. We have the serums. These are not so basic, but they are good. Serum actually are some of examples of hydrators. I'll talk about that like I've promised. Not now, I'll talk deeper into that. Hydration, moisturization, the serums, and so on and so forth, guys. Then you need a sunscreen. A good sunscreen, and an SPF to protect you from the UVA and UVB. That's another thing I'll talk about later, because we have three types of UVs: UVA, B, and C. So guys, kindly don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram as Mike Mother. Like my Facebook page, Beauty by Mike. And then you can drop your questions, your concerns, your corrections, or what would you like us to do, ideas. Like you can just ask me questions on my inboxes, YouTube comments, all over. Then I'll get them and I'll address, or I will answer them right here. Stay tuned for more to come. Bye bye.